Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ty here, and today I'm going to be doing my NFL Week 13 predictions. As you can see, last week was kind of a bad week for me, bro. Didn't do that well, but hopefully we can do better this week, and let's go ahead and start it off with the Thursday night matchup, which I think we're all hyped for, bro. It's actually going to be a good game, I think, bro, between the Patriots and the Bills here. Patriots defense has looked good. It didn't look that great last week against Minnesota. Bills, they've shown some obvious flaws, but I do think they escaped with the win here. I think it's kind of similar to the Lions game where they just kind of escaped there, bro. It's a close game, but they managed to escape. I think they get the dub, 27-23. Next up, we have the Packers and the Bears, and despite how the Packers season has gone, they still own the Bears at the end of the day. So I think if the Packers do get this W in a 27-20 game, and I think it really doesn't matter, I don't think, what QB plays. I think if Jordan Love plays, they're still going to win this game. I'm not sure who's playing, but I believe the Packers will get the dub regardless, and I think they win it 27-20. Next up, we have the Falcons and the Steelers. Obviously, me being a Falcons fan, I'm pretty hyped for this game. Steelers have looked good, coming off a dub against the Colts on Monday Night Football. But the Steelers just win on Monday night, bro. That's actually a thing. And I think I'm going to have to pick the Falcons here in a pretty close game. I mean, a really close game. It can't really be much closer than this. 20-17. I think the Falcons do manage to get the W here. Obviously, I've picked the Falcons like every week because I'm a fan of the Falcons, but I believe they actually get this W, okay, bro? 20-17. Next up, we have the Vikings and the Jets. Now, this is an interesting one, kind of the offense versus defense thing. Mike White, I don't think he's hot. I think he has that one good game, and I think he kind of tapers off this game. He's still going to do pretty good, but he tapers off, and the Vikings will still get the W here. In a pretty close one, once again, in a 24-20 game, I think the Vikings win this one, bro. I think the Vikings get a nice dub here over the Jets, 24-20. Ooh. Next up, we have the Lions and the Jags. Now, this one was a really hard one for me, bro. This one was really difficult. I'm not even going to lie. This one was really difficult for me. Lions offense has been really good. Trevor's looked great. But I love the Lions, dude. I love the Lions so much. I have to go with the Lions here in a really close game, 23-20. I think it's 20-20, and they're going to end up with the football and drive down the field and kick a field goal to win the game, 23-20, bro. I think it's going to be a good game. One you should probably watch, bro. I think it's actually going to be a really entertaining game. So I think the Lions get the dub, though, 23-20. Next up, we have what could be a really fun matchup, dude. This matchup could actually be really fun. Kind of the two big run games, but here's the thing, bro. The Eagles have not been able to shut down run games ever since really Jordan Davis got injured for them. They just have not been able to shut down the run, and I don't think they're going to be able to shut down Henry that well, but I still think they get the dub, bro. On third downs, third and longs, I feel like the Eagles defense will play well, and they'll manage to get enough stops, for that offense to just put up points. I mean, that offense will put up points, even against a really good, Titans defense. Held the Bengals and the Chiefs to like 20 points each, bro. Those are two really good offenses, and I do have the Eagles scoring more than that, but I just feel like it's going to be that type of game. I think it's a pretty good game, but the Eagles managed to get the W, 27-24. Next up, we have the Browns and the Texans. Now, this one's a pretty good lock for me. Browns have a good run game. They have a solid passing game, it seems, bro, honestly. It can be inconsistent, but it's the Texans. I can't really pick the Texans, like, ever. I'm sorry, bro. I just think the Browns get this W. It's kind of a lock for me, bro. I think the Browns get a nice W. 27-20 over the Texans. Really easy one. Obviously, big game for Deshaun Watson coming back. I totally forgot about that initially, but yeah, Deshaun Watson's coming back for this one. I think he's gonna have a good day. Yeah, bro. I think he gets revenge on his former team. It's actually a perfect situation for him to come back, bro. It's beautiful, beautiful timing, and I think they get the dub, 27-17. Next up, we have the Commanders versus the Giants. Now, this one's really difficult for me because both of these teams are kind of headed in opposite directions. Washington trending up and Giants trending down. Now, they are a division rival, bro, so, I mean, anything can happen in these games. I think Washington gets the dub, dude. They just find ways to win, and I think they match up so well with the Giants. They're going to be able to outrun the Giants, I believe. And Terry McLaurin has been on a tear recently, bro. He has been going off. He's just a beast, bro. I think he continues it, and they get the dub, 24-21. Next up, we have the Broncos and the Ravens, bro. Now this one, it's pretty easy for me. Although the Ravens have been choking, they've been doing stuff, yeah. But the Jags pulled something out of the Ravens playbook on that last drive. Lamar still played well that game. I don't have too many concerns for the Ravens. They do choke, but I feel like they'll get it together for the playoffs and everything. I feel like they'll be a solid team, and this is just a rebound game for them against a really, really bad team in the Broncos. The Broncos have been really bad this year, but I do think the Ravens get the W, 24-16. Next up, we have the Dolphins and Niners. Now, this is the game of the week, bro. This is actually the game of the week. I'm so hyped for this one. But I struggled so much. I struggled so much picking for this game, dude. Because it's just so tough. But I love the Niners, dude. And there's going to be a few things that decide this game for me, bro. It's going to be if Jimmy G plays well. And it's going to be, okay, this game is genuinely going to be, okay, here, let me give you an explanation here. So this game to me is going to be the battle of two quarterbacks that are just, like, everyone wants to say is mid, but I think they're both going to be on this game. I think Jimmy G versus Tua, that's actually going to be the matchup here. And that's going to be what people think about. They're both going to play really well. And I just think the Niners have a better team overall. I think their defense is going to actually be able to shut down the Dolphins a little bit. And no team has done that, basically, bro. So I think the 49ers get the dub, 27-24. Next up, we have the Rams and the Seahawks, bro. Now, this one's not very difficult for me. I think the Seahawks get a nice dub here. Pretty close, but the Rams defense is pretty good. They have so many stars on that defense still, but the offense is just, no. The offense is just not good. So I think the Seahawks will manage to get that W there over the Rams, 21-16. Next up, we have the Chargers and the Raiders. Now, the Raiders coming off a good dub, but I just have to go with the Chargers here. I think the Chargers they need to get the stub. They want to make the playoffs. This is going to push them over, bro. Like, this is a big game for them. Like, genuinely, this is a big game for them. If they lose it, they may not make the playoffs. If they win it, they have a really good chance to make the playoffs. But I think they win it. So I think the Chargers get the stub, 27-24. Next up, we have the Chiefs and the Bengals, bro. Now, this one, I know I said the Dolphins was game of the week, but this one's going to be good as well. This is a rematch, playoffs last year. Obviously, Chiefs losing that game. I don't know if the Bengals have the Chiefs number. It might be a thing. But I genuinely don't think it happens. I think the Chiefs are rolling. They're going to continue to roll. This is going to be a really high-scoring game here. Obviously, that's kind of obvious thinking that it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think it will. Maybe it's more of a 27-30 or 24-27 game, but I still think the Chiefs are going to win this one. I think Mahomes is going to have a field day, even against a good Bengals defense and a good Chiefs defense that Joe Burrow is against. Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon might be back for this game, so it's going to be firing on all cylinders for that Bengals offense. They're going to put up some points, but the Chiefs will ultimately be able to win this game 33-30. Next up, we have the Colts and the Cowboys. Now, this one is pretty easy for me. The Cowboys are rolling. Their defense is really good. They're going to be able to lock down that Colts offense and get a pretty convincing dub here, 24-13 over the Colts. Pretty easy for them. And now we have Monday Night Football. That was Sunday Night Football, of course. This is Monday Night Football, the Saints versus the Bucs. And it's Tom Brady in a primetime game. I like him here, bro. I believe last year it was on Monday. Here's the thing. The Saints do basically own the Bucs number, or own Brady's number, rather, I guess. But he was able to defeat them earlier this year, and I think he's going to sweep them this year. I genuinely think he's going to sweep them and get the W over the Saints here. Finally sweep the Saints after getting rolled by them like back-to-back just over and over, bro, basically. But yeah, that is the last game. So if you guys enjoy this one, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you enjoy videos like this. And I really enjoyed doing this video. This was super fun, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Fearless.